The Atlas Post. This is your stimulus update for Labor Day weekend. And today we're going to be talking about the stimulus, unemployment, and the eviction moratorium. If you are receiving unemployment or know someone that is, or somebody that wants to know about the stimulus or concerned about the rent, please do share this video with them. Most of all, subscribe. Yes, subscribe, as we're having a drive to subscribe to increase the number of subscribers by 50% by the end of September. Treasury Secretary Steve Mnuchin and Speaker of the House Nancy Pelosi have been able to avoid a government shutdown. Actually, that's great because they can actually agree on something. Their clean continuing resolution will provide funding for the government through September 30th. Yes, there was going to be a government shutdown. This will help federal programs and vital services. So finally, they were able to agree on something. The House and Senate will be returning after Labor Day. They've been in a stalemate on stimulus talks. So what is next? Both the House Democrats and Senate Republicans can agree on a few things, which is PPP funding, additional unemployment benefits, money for schools to invest in PPE, and a Postal Service funding. And the Postal Service is especially important because they do want those ballots mailed out for the post office so they can get reelected. And they haven't been able to agree because why? There are vast differences in price tags. The House and Senate have not been able to agree thus far because of their vast differences in price tags. For example, the HEROES Act, led by Nancy Pelosi and Senator Chuck Schumer for the House Democrats, has a price tag of $3.4 trillion. Key points are a second round of stimulus payments and a continuation of $600 weekly unemployment insurance through January 2021. The HEROES Act, led by Majority Leader Mitch McConnell with Senate Republicans, has a price tag of $1 trillion. The key points are $300 weekly federal unemployment benefits until December 27th, additional PPP funding, $10 billion for the U.S. Postal Service, allocations for education and testing, and most importantly to note, it does not include a provision for a direct stimulus check. Now that was one of those things that I thought both parties had agreed on, but now they're saying it does not include that. According to White House Chief of Staff Mark Meadows with White House reporters, the president, as in President Trump, right now is willing to sign something at $1.3 trillion. So this is closer to the $1 trillion of the HEROES Act versus the $3.4 trillion of the HEROES Act. The next update is on federal unemployment. Now, many people are still waiting for the federal unemployment benefit. Previously, $600 per week, then noted as $400. Most states saying they'll do $300, and many people are still being left out at zero, the big goose egg. And didn't Congress realize that many people are still waiting to get approved for unemployment at all? I know many people that are, well, let's just say they still don't even have unemployment benefits approved, and they've been waiting since March. Thus far, only a few states have started sending out the federal unemployment benefit at all. Most of these are at $300. The previous $600 weekly unemployment benefit, which people were getting under the CARES Act, ended in July, or the end of July. Later, we discovered that gig and contract workers, or people that received pandemic unemployment assistance, don't qualify with the new requirements, nor do people that earn less than $100 per week on unemployment. And some of the states, New Hampshire, Kentucky, West Virginia, Montana, and Vermont, have said they will raise their minimum weekly unemployment payouts to $100 so that the unemployed in their states can receive the $300 check. Can you believe that they were on unemployment and they received less than $100 a week? Wow. This leads us to our next update, which is the eviction moratorium. The new national eviction moratorium is till the end of the year. And the CDC, or Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, issued a new ban on evictions, effective September 1st through December 31st. The stated purpose is to keep people out of homeless shelters or other crowded living situations that could increase the spread of COVID-19. Most importantly, this new moratorium protects everyone renting. That's 43 million rental households, and that is regardless of where they reside and in which type of property. Now, the CDC used its authority granted by the federal government in a 1944 public health law. This is your weekend stimulus update, and next week is certain to be busy with the House and Senate returning, and we'll hopefully be talking about the latest stimulus packages that are coming out. And thanks for joining us at the Atlas Post and for supporting our channel on Patreon and Buy Me a Coffee. Tune in for information on the stimulus, unemployment, SBA, PPP loans and grants, and of course, personal finance. Share, comment, follow, and subscribe to the Atlas Post. But most of all, have a joyful weekend.